Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, in the last part of the session, we have discussed about the industries in Telangana, right? When we have discussed about the agro-based industries, mineral-based industries. So we have discussed about these industries and important industries, the distribution of important industries in the Telangana state. Okay, and in the last part of the session, we also rushed through the important industrial policies of Telangana and the important projects that are coming up related to industries. Okay, so once again, let's brief the topics and solve some questions, and then we'll move on to the transportation in Telangana. Okay, so industrial sector in Telangana, pharmaceutical industries in Telangana. So Hyderabad is called the pharma capital of India because we have 600 life science companies in Hyderabad. Okay, so where we discover, develop, produce, and market these pharmaceutical drugs. Okay, so Hyderabad contributes around 32% of total merchandise exports in the country, the pharma exports, and we stand in second position related to the drugs and vaccines. Okay, and Hyderabad is also home to the Genome Valley, which was started in 1999, where we have a cluster of industries. Around we have 200 companies in that Genome Valley, and one of the important company of that region is Bharat Biotech, which created the vaccine called
Vaccine.
Covax, right? So first we'll start with the traditional industries of the Hyderabad, the traditional pharmaceutical industries of Hyderabad. That is the Indian Drugs and Pharmaceutical Limited. It is located in Balanagar. It was established in 1967. Now it has been upgraded to National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research Institute in 2007. Okay, so it produces wide varieties of drugs here: vitamins, chloroquine, methodolpha, angelics. So these are the important drugs which comes out of this institute called National Institute of Pharmaceutical and Education Research and Institute 2007. And one of the famous pharmaceutical company in Hyderabad, that is Hetero Drugs. It is the world's largest producer of antiretroviral drugs for the treatment of HIV and AIDS. Then you have the Aurobindo Pharmacy, headquarters in High-Tech City. It was established by P.V. Ramprasad and K. Nityanand Reddy, one of the tycoons in pharma sector in the country. Then the Dr. Reddy's Lab founder is K. Anji Reddy, and it is the first Indian company to be listed in the New York Stock Exchange. So this company is not just famous in India, but throughout the world. So that's why it has been listed in New York Stock Exchange. So I was talking about the Genome Valley, which was started in 1999. The location is at Turkapalli in Shamirpet Mandal. So this valley is dedicated for biomedical research, training, and manufacturing. Research ki, training ki, manufacturing ki, ఈ genome hub famous for. So మొత్తం cluster of around 150-200 life science companies ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ, and 3 large vaccine manufacturers like Bharat Biotech, Bharat Biological E Limited, and Indian Immunologicals. So these 3 are the major biotech companies which are part of this genome lab. And you know, Bharat Biotech company recently produced the vaccine called Covaxin. Then you have the Shapoorji Pallonji Park, same in Turkapalli village. Hyderabad Pharma City, we are going to working on it. Location is Mucharla, Rangareddy district. So here we are going to establish the Pharma University, Pharma Research Institute is planned here. Okay, and the target area is around 19,330 acres. Okay, and the potential investment is up to 64,000 crores. We are working on it. Mucharla. So in the examination, they may ask, where is the Hyderabad Pharma City located? Or on one side, they will give you the Pharma City Hub, Genome Valley, and I'll ask you to match with the location places. Then we're coming up with the Medical Devices Park. We inaugurated in 2017. It is located in Sultanpur village, Aminpur Mandal of Sangareddy district. So this campus is also of 250 acres. Then the Shantanu Biotechnics, which was established in 1993. This is famous for commercialized rDNA hepatitis B vaccine named after Shanwag B in 1977. So this Shantanu Biotech has developed a vaccine named Shanwag B that is for hepatitis B vaccine. Then you know the Bharat Biotech International Limited, which was established in 1996. It's a Hyderabad-based MNC company founded by Dr. Krishna and Suchitra Ella. Recently they were awarded with Padma Bhushan. So they are engaged in research in drug discovery, development, manufacture of vaccines. And you know that it developed the Covaxin, India's first Covaxin in collaboration with ICM. Then we also discussed about the industries and the manufacturing units and their distribution. So HMT, Hindustan Machine Tools. So it was famous for watches. Once again they are trying to reintroduce these watches right now. Bulls, Borwell. So it is in Rangareddy district. BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited, 1963. So when we have discussed about the Kaleshwaram project, the pump house, the motors were manufactured by BHEL. So they are famous for power generators and turbines. Okay, hydropower projects also. Then ECIL, Electronics Corporation of India Limited. It is famous for technical training, computers and TVs. Then you have Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, famous for ancillary equipments and Air Force. Then Hindustan Cables Limited, HCL, which is located in Rangareddy, famous for cables. Mishradantu Nigam Limited, one of the PSUs of the India, located in Rangareddy, famous for alloys. Bharat Dynamics Limited, BDL, which was established in 1970, famous for defense equipment. Praga Tools, Medak, one of the old company, it is famous for precision equipment. So these are some of the industries, famous industries of Hyderabad. So you should know their location and what products they produce. Then we have a nuclear fuel complex in Rangareddy district. So it's an natural uranium processing center. So uranium, thorium, these are nuclear minerals. Okay, so they need to be processed and then used in nuclear reactors. Okay, and in order to moderate or to act as a coolant, we use heavy water. In nuclear chain reactors, to moderate or cool the process, we use heavy water. And there is one heavy water plant in Telangana, that is Manuguru in Bhadradi, Kottagud. We do not have any nuclear power station in the state, but we have a heavy water plant. Okay, then moving on to the industrial sector, the IT sector in Telangana. You know that the IT sector, which includes the real estate, IT services, the service sector, which includes the IT services, real estate, financial services, transportation, trade and repair, all these contribute around 62% of state's GSDP. So in terms of revenue and employment, service sector plays a major role in Telangana economy. Okay, so according to 2021, the socio-economic outlook, IT exports of the state is around 1.3 lakh crores, which brings huge revenue to the state. Okay, coming to the IT and software sector in the country, in the states. So Hyderabad is called as the software training capital of India. So Hyderabad and Bangalore are famous for the IT companies and they're also known for startups. So since 1990, MNCs have established in Hyderabad, thanks to the high-tech city. So in the year 1998, we have established this cyber towers. under the chief ministership of Sri Chandrababu Naidu. IT towers were established in 1998, and this was one of the major push for the IT sectors in Hyderabad. Okay, so then after you can see many companies coming to Hyderabad. For example, right now we have the Amazon's biggest campus, Apple's biggest campus coming in Hyderabad. So this was possible because of the foundation stones led by Sri Chandrababu Naidu. So Hyderabad is called as the software training capital in India because of the MNCs, the engineering colleges, and technical institutes which provide training here in Hyderabad. So the boom in this IT sector led to the growth in IT parks in Hyderabad. The famous IT parks are the High-Tech City, Mindspace, and Cyberabad. So full form of High-Tech City is Hyderabad Information Technology and Engineering Consultancy City. Then we have the ITIR, Information Technology Investment Region. So Government of India has started this project to attract investment related to IT. So along the lines with the Shenzhen, SEZ of the China. So hardware manufacturing has been taken part of this project. So government has approved this project in 2013. So joint project of TS and central government. So they are coming with the gaming and animation park in Rayadurga, which is around 30 acres of land, gaming and animation. Because it is one of the fastest growing sector in IT services. So that's why we are coming with this gap. So they will be having labs, studios, media centers for gaming and animation. Place is Rayadurga. Then the Telangana data center. So it is a physical storage of public and private data where we'll have a centralized data of all the e-government applications. It is set up at Malikonda. Then hardware park. It is located in Raviriyala village of Maheshwaram Mandala, Rangareddy, Raviriyala. Hardware park. Electronic manufacturing cluster. There are two EMCs are being set up in Hyderabad. One is the E-City, Fab City, and the second one at Maheshwaram, Rangareddy. This is for electronics manufacturing. And then TS government have initiatives to promote this IT special economics. You know that the IT sector is highly developed in Hyderabad, and around Hyderabad, and government is trying to develop tier 2 cities as the IT hubs. Why? Because we have the problem of migration, traffic jams. Okay. The capacity of Hyderabad for living has crossed now more than 1 crore population. So if diverse the IT hubs in tier 2 cities, then the migration will come down and the regional growth can have taken place in this tier 2 cities. So we are constructing the IT towers in Warangal, Karimnagar, Khammam, Siddipet, and Nizamabad, these areas. And we are also coming with the IT clusters in and around Hyderabad in Kompally, Kollur regions. And this is a star mark policy, grid policy, growth and dispersion policy. See, within Hyderabad, the western side of Hyderabad is known for IT. Okay, the concentration of IT companies are on the western side. So this scheme, grid policy, is to growth and dispersion policy to disperse the IT growth in Hyderabad. So to non-western part of Hyderabad, this is a policy, grid policy. So as part of that, we are establishing this institutes in IT institute in Uppal, Pocharam, Shamshabad, Kolhapur, Kompally areas. Okay, Uppal, Kompally, Shamshabad, Kollur areas. So one of the government's initiatives to promote IT sector is TSCAM, the Telangana Secretariat Campus Area Network. So these are all part of Digital Telangana program. T-SCAN, Telangana Secretariat Campus Area Network, was set up to connect 500 nodes on the network of data in Secretariat to provide network data in Secretariat, promoting digital governance or e-governance. Then Hi-Fi is an Hyderabad city Wi-Fi project to promote mobile governance and digital services in the country. E-procurement, digital procurement through the online tendering, so where it reduces the cost, corruption, and time. TSAT, very important. Okay, TSAT, the TSAT network channels of ITEC department, IT and the communication department. So as part of this TC, we have the education channels called TSAT Vidya and TSAT Nipuna. TSAT Vidya and Nipuna. So these channels also give information about the competitive exams, classes, and all. So during COVID-19, this TSAT network of channels has established the students during COVID-19 classes. During COVID-19, all schools and colleges were shut down. So government was able to provide education services through this network, TSAT. So this was part of the SnapSet program. The TSAT program is part of the SnapSet Society for AP Network in 2002. Then after 2014, TSAT was established. So this SnapSet is now to provide the educational content, telemedicine, agriculture information, extensive services, human development activities through this SnapNet. So then we have a IT initiative, that is SWAN, Statewide Area Network. So it was set up to provide connectivity between state headquarters and the district headquarters. SWAN. Then Telangana Fiber Grid, it was launched in 2015. So it was launched to provide affordable high-speed internet from state headquarters to all the homes and enterprises of the state. E-office management. So e-office is completely using the paperless, going the paperless governance. So it helps in the management of files, improve the accountability and transparency in the state. Then we have the Digital Telangana program launched in 2nd October 2015. So to provide Wi-Fi services in towns and cities, so that the citizens get services related to the payment, social welfare schemes, and government services. RTM wallet. So this RTA, Road Transport Authority's M-wallet, is like digital vehicle registration card and as well as your license. So you need not carry the hard copy or copies of your vehicle or your license with you. If you can download this app RTM wallet and link your card with the app, you can show this files anywhere. They're all soft copies. T-App Folio. So it is an official digital app of Telangana where it provides the government services online, promoting mobile governance, M-governance. T-Wallet is like your phone pay, Paytm, where you'll store money in this T-Wallet and from that you can pay the payments. So it was the first digital wallet owned by a state government. That is important. Then the Telangana industrial policy as it is to research to innovation, innovation to industry, and industry to prosperity. Okay, so whenever you write answers related to the IT sector in the examination, you have to use this. The vision of industrial sector in Telangana is research to innovation to industry, and industry to prosperity. So encouraging research, innovation, and incorporating in this industry and leading it to prosperity. Vision of industrialization of Telangana. Then we have the industrial policy framework. It is driven by the slogan, innovate, incubate, incorporate, encourage innovation, incubate, providing the government services for it, and incorporate. Triple I. This is a star mark policy of the Telangana government, which led to the development of ease of doing in the state. So Telangana ranks around third in ease of doing because of this policy, very important policy, that is TSIPAS, Telangana State Industrial Project Approval and Self-Certification. What is the key point here is this, the self-certification scheme. Self-certification scheme. That means if you want to establish a company and all, you need not go to the office and move around the offices to office to get permission to your company. So it was a bill to provide speedy processing of this issuing licenses and clearances and certification. And these certificates has to be provided within 10 to 15 days of time. So why we have come up this plan? To provide the ease of doing business, to attract investment, to make investment friendly governance. Then T idea. So Telangana State Industrial Development and Entrepreneur Advancement Program. So this is for extending incentives for encouraging new industrial enterprise in the state. T idea, especially to the micro, small, medium, and large mega industries, and to women entrepreneurs. We have an institute called V Hub, especially dedicated for women. So T idea, to encourage entrepreneurship in the state. Then TS Pride. So TS Pride is to uplift and encourage the entrepreneurship in the weaker sections of the community, that is SC, ST, women, and specially abled entrepreneurs. So TS Pride, remember, to provide special incentive package for SC, ST, women, and specially abled. T Bridge. T Bridge is also an important policy. That is nothing but connecting the startup, Hyderabad-based startup, to global markets. T Bridge is to connect the startup hub, startups which have developed in the Hyderabad or Telangana region to connecting with the global market. So aim of program is making Hyderabad one of the top startup cities in the world. So T Bridge is to connect this. And the T Bridge, the T Hub outpost at Silicon Valley in Tucson was established in 15th October 2016. Then T Hub Technological Hub, one of the important ones. So initially this T Hub was started at incubator program at Gachibowli, that is IIT campus. Then we have established the new thing in the Gachibowli infrastructure in Gachibowli area, T Hub, one of the world's best country's best incubator region. So it provides startups access to tech, talent, mentors, and customers and investments. So at this complex, you'll be having the infrastructure to support startups, to incubate startups, where if you have an idea related to startups, we can go to this T Hub, register, okay, and talk to mentors how to develop it, or you can get the customers, investors through this T Hub. It is in Gachibowli. Then T Heart, this is for handicrafts. Handicrafts, and you know that Telangana is famous for handicrafts and artisans. So to know to promote the handicrafts and artisan with evolving technologies, we have come up this program called T Heart. Then T Works. T Works is related to the design, develop, and testing of innovative hardware. So like if you're coming with an hardware, so here we develop prototype. Okay, design here, develop it, test here at T Works. Okay, so it is related to hardware. Remember, T Hub is related to Technology Hub, IT services. Okay, so here T Works, we collaborate with industry, academia, investors, exports, and other stakeholders. So remember, T Works is related to hardware. Then task, very important program. So we are one of the important policies of our industries that too. Yes, we are attracting investment, developing startups and all, but we need skilled resources to develop this, right? So that's why Telangana Academy for Skill Development we established. మనం టాస్క్ ఎందుకు ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేస్తామంటే ఆల్రెడీ మనం స్టార్ట్అప్స్ కి ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ కి ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఈజ్ ఆఫ్ డూయింగ్ ది బిజినెస్. బట్ ఇక్కడ వర్క్ చేయడానికి స్కిల్ వర్క్ ఫోర్స్ ఉండాలి, దట్ టు విత్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్. సో అందుకనే మనం టాస్క్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ తెలంగాణ అకాడమీ ఫర్ స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్. So why we have established this? To provide the employability skill in the graduated year. So we are collaborating with the institutes also to promote the skill development in the students. Then we have T Assist, Telangana State Accelerated Small Scale Industry Skill Training. T Assist is for small scale industries. Remember, T Assist. See, task is for skill development. So when someone gives you task, it will enhance your skill. Remember like that. And T Assist, small scale industries required assistance for TS. Then we have a program called RICH, Research and Innovation Circle of Hyderabad. So it is to improve the collaboration between the startups and the service providers. So it will link the startups and companies to the academia, venture capitals, angel investors, and incubators. So RICH is also related to the IT policy. Okay. Then we are coming with the industrial corridors in Telangana. So in first phase, we are connecting Hyderabad and Warangal industrial corridor, Hyderabad, Nagpur, and other Bangalore. So Hyderabad, Warangal, Hyderabad, Nagpur, and Hyderabad, Bangalore. So Nagpur is in Maharashtra, Bangalore is in Karnataka, and Warangal is on the east side of Hyderabad. So this connecting is part of for the first phase. So create a cluster of manufacturing sectors along this way. Hyderabad, Nagpur, Hyderabad, Warangal, Hyderabad, Bangalore. So along with this route, you are going to develop the Medchal, Yadadri, Warangal rural, Mahbubabad, Bhupalpalli, and Munugu region. This part. And here the Medchal, Medak, Kamareddy, Adlabad to Nagpur, this region. And then the Hyderabad to the Mehbubnagar, Westwell Mehbubnagar areas to Bangalore. Then in second phase, developing Hyderabad Mancherial, Hyderabad Nalgonda, and Hyderabad Khammam. So Hyderabad Mancherial, Hyderabad Nalgonda, and Hyderabad Khammam, Nalgonda, and Mancherial. 3 phases. 2 phases, 3 links. The second phase, 3 links. Okay. So SEZ, the special economic zones. So these are actually the duty-free enclaves. It is deemed to be as a foreign territory. It is to promote trade and industries in this area. So Government of India allotted 67 SEZs to TS, but now only we have the SEZ, and out of that, the Jahirabad SEZ is what's most popular. So as I told you, the at Maheshwaram, we are going to develop in hardware region was denotified, but we are coming up with the hardware parks in this region. So SEZs and their locations are important. IT services, we have at the Narakramguda in Rangareddy area. And for formulation at Rajapur, biotech, Karkapatla, IT and IT sector, the Madigonda at Warangal area. 2 IT sectors, one is Rangareddy and the other at Warangal. Then electronics and hardware, Maheshwaram, Rangareddy. For aerospace, Adibatla, biotech, Shamirpet. So these are all SEZ, not 67 SEZ noted by the government, and out of that 7 are working. These are the 7 SEZs. Okay, so if they ask about the industrial policies or support of the Telangana government or the distribution of the industrial sectors in the state, you have to mention this. IT Narayanguda and one more in IT related to Warangal. Biotech in Karkapatla, Mulugu, and formulation of Rajapur, Jadcherla. Biotech in Shamirpet. Then the most important one, tribal food processing unit. So this tribal food processing unit is in a collaboration between the Tribal Cooperative Finance Corporation, Tribal Welfare Department, Government of India Tribal Affairs, and ICRISAT. So these four organizations have come up with establishing tribal food processing unit based on the local products that are available in that region. So this collaboration will help the localize production and localize the production. And also, you know that in tribal group, especially in PPGTs, there is big problem of malnutrition. Okay, so they're economically weak, malnutrition, food security is a big problem, and employment. So that's why these four institutes have collaborated to provide the localized production, address the issues of malnutrition and economic conditions of tribal communities. Okay, so we have a tribal museum at Mannanur, Nagar Karnool, Masap Tank, and we also have one more tribal museum in Kombrame Masibad at Jodeghat. Tribal Museum, Jodeghat. Mannanur in Nagar Karnool, Masap Tank, Tribal Museum, Hyderabad. Okay. These are the tribal food processing industries, very much important. So Mulugu for gum processing. Ettu Nagaram. Where is Ettu Nagar located? Mulugu. And Ettu Nagar Wildlife Sanctuary, an important cultural point related to that is, what is the important famous Jatra which takes place in Ettu Nagar region biennially? Medaram, right? And Medaram, turmeric is important. పసుపు కొమ్మలు ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా, మేడారం జాతర ఎప్పుడైనా చూసుంటది. సో ఇయర్ మేడారం జాతర ఉండే టర్మరిక్ ప్రాసెసింగ్. కామారెడ్డి హానీ ప్రాసెసింగ్. కొండ్లగుల్ల మహబూబ్నగర్ టర్మరిక్ ప్రాసెసింగ్ అండ్ సోప్ నట్. నిర్మల్ సోప్ నట్. ఉట్నూర్ సోయా ప్రాసెసింగ్. ఆసిఫాబాద్ చిక్కీ ప్రాసెసింగ్. ఖమ్మం డ్రమ్ స్టిక్ అండ్ చిల్లీ. Karimnagar sweet corn and baby corn, Bhadrachalam dry mix. These are the tribal food processing industries we are coming up with. Mulugu gum processing. So in the examination, they make you the area and other side they will give the processing unit and you have to match it. So this is a symbol of the Telangana handicrafts, peacock and the Golconda structure. This is our logo of our TS handicraft. Other than this, we have other important places and famous for the local handicraft region. Apart from GI tag, we have detailed discussed in the previous video, right? Apart from GI tag, these are things also are important. Medpal is famous for khadi clothes, Chandampeta for pearls, Siddipet for Goloma sarees. We already have GI tag for this. Cherial painting, we have already have GI tag. Yeah. Hyderabad biryani, we do not have GI tag. Bidriware, we do not have, but we have GI tag for Hyderabad region in food stuff.
Halim.
Halima and recently Lac bangles. Lac bangles. Okay, Navimpet is famous for the beauty address, that is for plast, a medicinal value. Isambad Rusa grass is famous for perfume. Shilparam for bronze statues. Karimnagar Silvery, we have GI tag for this. Karimnagar for metal craft and lab bangles, and recently this was added 17th GI tag of Telangana, Lac bangles, Lad Bazaar. And Sangareddy is also famous for silk products. Gadwal for silk fabrics. We have GI tag for that. Mahadevpur Tassal silk, tribal good of this region, is famous for making tassel group in Jaishankar Bhupalpally. Warangal and Alampur is famous for weaving jamkanas. Sirsilla Mebnagar for carpets. Dummugudam for lace art. Kurukla for paper production. Hyderabad for Jardosi and bangles. Ankapur for seed production. Warangal for carpets, Durris. So this person also got GA tag. Warangal Durris. Then Chendur brass articles, Bhimgal neem trees, Pochampalli Kaath GA tag, Adlabad Dokra metal GA tag, Hyderabad Alim GA tag, Pemberti brassware GA tag, Asifabad Tassar silk, okay, Gond tribes, both in Jaishankar, Bhupalpalli and Asifabad. Munneru Warangal metal silk area, Hyderabad, apricot, Kurbani Kamita, foodstuff. It has not got GA tag, but it is famous. Then Nirmal paintings and toys and furniture, we have got GA tag. Silk City of India, Pochampalli, and industrial tour village also. Cotton seed bowl of TS, Gatwal. These are some of the places that are famous for handicrafts and industries. Okay, so let us solve some questions. So 7th Nizam Mir Usman Ali Khan established sugar factory in which district? Sugar factory. Sugar factory. Nizam sugar factory. Yeah, right. It is Nizambad, Bodhan, Shakkarnagar. Then the first sponge iron company industry in India was started. First iron sponge company. Yeah, it is
Palan. Palan.
Next, the single heavy water plant in Telangana is located in Manuguru, right? Manuguru. The sarees produced from which of the areas, which area in Telangana are popular for Golabama sarees? Golabama sarees.
Siddipet.
It is Siddipet Golabama sarees. Pochampalli for Ikkar. First cement factory founded in Telangana. ACC Cements, right?
Yes.
It is located in Mancherial, yeah. First, yeah. Serial painting. Serial scroll paintings. Warangal. Durris, carpet. Pochampalli,
Ikat fabric.
Adilabad, Dokra
Dokra.
metal. 48 acts of Telangana. Right. Also, ACC cement, Mancherial, right? CCI, Tandur, Kesaram cement, Basant Nagar, Maha cement, Mallarachal. We all discussed this in the previous class. Nirmal is famous for paintings, toys, and furniture.
Paintings.
Gadwal is famous for
Saris.
Karimnagar is famous for
Silver carvings.
Pemberti metal craft, brass metal craft. Gum processing industry. Turmeric, at least you know this, right? Ettunagaram, turmeric. Onion processing, Kamareddy. Tamarind processes,
Kondagudla.
gum processing, Mulugu.
Mulugu.
Right. Which of the following industrial corridors are developed in first phase?
Hyderabad, Warangal.
Second phase, rest of the three. Which of the following was started up was an objective start placing Hyderabad in top 10 startup cities? Top 10 startup cities. T Bridge, right? Which of the following was started to enhance the skill of graduates to make them industry ready? Task, skill
Das.
development. Which of the following place popular known as Silk City of Telangana?
Pochampalli.
Hardware Park. Gaming and animation, Raidurgam.
Durgam.
Hardware Park, Raviryala. Kakatiya Chintapalli of the Warangal and Medical Devices Park, Sultanpur. IT, Aerospace, Adibatla.
Adibatla.
IT, Formulation, Rajapur. Biotic, Karkavatla. SEZs. And look, so this is about the industries in Telangana.